TLC Roll-Offs, Renshaw One, a proud sponsor of the Reno Rodeo.
Take it all. Got that drive way deep inside, keeping you alive. It's all or nothing. There ain't no shine, just playing the game. No pain and no gain, just find the moment. Hey, so what do you say? So what do you say? So what do you say? So what do you? Hey, oh, hey, just take it all. Take it all, I'm gonna take it all.
It's something that goes on around here is instead of saying night one, we're in night two, we're in night three, we actually start the countdown now. It's 4 nights left, 3 nights left, 2 nights left. So, yeah, it's kind of fun for us. Just a fun thing that we do as we roll into the finals and the finals night. And speaking of that, want to go over some of last night's winners?
Let's talk about it. We were pretty good on our picks, if I say so. 5 out of 8?
We were 5 out of 8 last night, so we're on a roll again. But we started out with the bareback riding with Carson Hilder was 85.5 points. Again, the crowd was electric last night. The stock was good again last night. It's just going to get tighter as we roll into the week here.
There were over 580 point ride last night, and when he came out of the chute, I wasn't sure what was going to happen, but I think he felt the energy because I think he knew pretty quickly it was a good ride.
And it's like Anthony had said yesterday. The crowd's so electric here and so loud. The more closer we get to night, these animals are even going to buck higher than what they would normally buck in a normal rodeo per se.
Yeah, we get to see a couple of them come back tonight. It'll be interesting to see what they change, if anything, in their performance this evening.
Yeah, and one of our picks of the night in the steer wrestling, when what we call the big mans again, was Bridger Anderson.
Yes.
So Bridger Anderson came in with a 4.4. Again, this one here, this the horse work. That horse got to run Mach 9 going to that steer. Like I say, the one event I would never do.
Yes, that explains why he's 13th in the world right now, has been to the NFR 3 times, but he's actually sitting first overall now at the Reno Rodeo.
Yes, exactly right. And then we go into the team roping. The team roping, we highlighted the big boys last night, but you also heard us talk about the local boys.
Yes.
And that was the case here last night with Hendricks. We ended up, he came through with Thomas and Hendricks came in with a 4.7. And again, the healer here you're watching is out of Fallon, Nevada. So again, this run is the one I always say, it takes 5 minds working together to come to a complete time, to document a time. 2 horse minds, 2 riders, and a steer. And as you see right on the switch, seems to be the key this week, as these guys are coming around that corner and they're hitting the corner super fast.
There were some fast times last night. We also had a lot of barriers break, not only in the team roping, but also in the CRS lane. So hopefully we can avoid that tonight and really have a competitive leaderboard.
I agree. And then the saddle bronc riding was another pick of ours. Yeah. We highlighted Cade Bruno. And again, no stranger to the NFR. He's working his way up again through the standings here. And the big thing with him is we talk about Rusty and we talk about the number 1 and number 2. He's sitting number 3. This could be a big jump for him. You know, it's kind of one of them things where number 1 and number 2 battle and forget about number 3, and here he comes.
You come up from behind and you sneak up on him, and that's exactly what you need to do. You got to keep your head in the game and probably not think about this. You know, I know we talk about rankings a lot, but that's important to look at the big picture, especially as a rider going into the summer run, into Cowboy Christmas with so many rodeos back to back. You really have to put your blinders on and not think about that day to day.
I agree. And like I say, the horse wasn't working with him, you know, to start it out. But once you see when he gets out, he has a really good ride. And again, when they get a good ride going, it really simulates a rocking chair. It's just that motion of just that rocking, the feet back to front, front to back.
And I want everyone to look, as soon as he comes out of the chute, his heels will be over the point of the shoulder. That's what we call marking out. If you don't mark out, you'll see a judge throw a flag. That horse's very first buck, you saw his heels hit that shoulder, and that's exactly what you want to do to start off your ride right.
And something he did very well right there is he held his feet down until that, because that horse stood up as he was coming out, and he waited for that horse to actually jump out so it didn't take that momentum, you know, that G-force away from his feet, coming away from that point of the shoulder. So that was a great ride, and that's why he ended up what he did last night at 87 points. There it was again right there.
In the tie-down roping last night, Tyler Popeschool. I want to say Popsicle. I really like his last name. Thought, it's Tyler Popeschool with a 10 flat last night. A little bit, you know, I know we can be faster. We've talked about it in the week, but smooth is fast, or slow is smooth and smooth is fast.
Yes. And like I say, again, here, you know, we can't talk enough about the athletes and the animals, you know, they can't do what they do without a good trained athlete in the animal.
Yep. This is my favorite sport to watch for many reasons. One of my favorite cowboys in the tie-down roping is up tonight, so I'm jazzed to watch it. But watch this run right here.
Perfect.
So smooth, no hesitations, no hiccups, and it did the job. He had some competition in the pen last night and got it done.
Yep. We jump to the barrel racing. The barrel racing is another one. I'm sorry. We go to tie down roping. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Tie down roping. Yeah. We went tie down to breakaway. And it was one I was already thinking ahead was Macy Young. She's, you know, really not that high ranked. And we kind of highlighted her as one of our picks. And she came in with a 2.8, you know, and that's quick. You know, she's getting down to that sub 2, which 2.8, she goes something like that again. You know, we're sitting right where she needs to be.
Absolutely. Let's watch this run right here. She is so cool and calm and collected in the box. And I know we've talked to a lot of individuals this week who talk about the energy that's in the stands. And I imagine that these horses feel it, but she doesn't look phased at all. She seems right at home in the saddle, nods her head, and 2.8. Gets it done.
Horse puts the brakes on, rope comes free. And just so everybody understands too, on that rope, when it's not actually tied to the saddle, there's a little string that actually holds that rope to the saddle. So when that hits, it's really nothing to the animal other than us putting a rubber band around our wrist and it breaking.
Yeah.
It might snap us a little bit, but that's going to be the extent of it.
In the barrel racing last night, Abby Phillips with a 16.98, just under 17, which is exactly what she needed to really be competitive in this week.
Again, anything in a sub 17 here is considered quick. Whether it's a 16.98 or a 16.90, it's fast because it's tenths of a second that makes the difference at the very end. So this, like you say, 16.98 to a 17.01, it could mean the difference from her taking second or first to fourth or fifth. And
the arena record was broken last year by McKenna Coronado at a 16.62. So she's only about 0.3 off, which is a long time in the scheme of this specific event. But being a sub 17 puts you in a competitive place to get close to that arena record.
And, you know, she made up the time there. That third barrel, boy, she come out and skimmed that thing. But, you know, able to come right around with a tight turn, and away she went. And then we had another one of our picks in the bull riding, another one that had the father. We talked about Crimber the other night with his dad being Paulo on the PBR. And we talked about Noah last night, coming in with his dad, Mike Lee. And it came to fruition again. Here we go with the kids, the young guns. Noah Lee last night with the 80.5 ride. And I got to highlight this here. I got to say, Eric Rogers, 13-time NFR qualifier in the team roping. He was 2 for 2 last night in pulling ropes in the bull riding, and this was one of them. He might get requests from more bull riders going forward, because he actually pulled last night for these guys, for Noah, and he was 2 for 2 last night. So
he just wants to get his hand in another event, but not fully commit, which I respect. We all know our boundaries, we know our talents, but last night was competitive, as it will continue to get throughout the week. We will be talking about who's up tonight, but first, a very special lady will join us next, right after this message from our sponsors.
TLC Roll-Offs, Renshaw One, a proud sponsor of the Reno Rodeo.
Champions aren't built when the lights come on.
At Grind, we're helping Northern Nevada's youth build confidence, character, and strength that lasts far beyond the gym.
They're built through hard work, discipline, and showing up every day.
Grind, building the next generation of leaders.
One more time.
Around here, we know the value of hard work, strong roots, and a place to call home. Whether you're drawn to the beauty of Lake Tahoe, the energy of Reno, or the wide open spaces that make Northern Nevada special, Nevada's best real estate is ready to help you find your perfect fit. So while you're enjoying the wildest, richest rodeo in the West, remember your next chapter could be waiting right here in Northern Nevada. Nevada's best real estate. Proud supporters of the Reno Rodeo.
Fox 11 News at 10 is here.
News of the day with the facts you need to know.
And your latest forecast, setting you up for the day ahead.
Join us every night
on Fox 11 News at 10, your only 10 o'clock news.
Rodeo fans, welcome back to Live at 5. If you are just joining us, tonight is Wolfpack Night, and what a better way to ring in Wolfpack Night by celebrating with Miss Reno Rodeo herself.
Yes, hi, thanks for having me.
Hi, welcome, Gianna. Hi. How are you?
I'm good. We're on the final stretch, and I'm starting to get a little bit tired, but I'm excited.
Show off this shirt a little bit. Look at the Nevada all over there. As a Nevada attendee, I'm an alumni, but you're currently a student at University of Nevada, Reno. Tell us about all your university involvements first. I know it's an extensive list.
It's an extensive list. I am going into my senior year currently and getting degrees in biology and criminal justice. So hopefully this time next year I'll be graduated. That is the goal. Fingers are crossed. So it is happening. I was last year's Sex Unlimited first female president of our chapter over there. So we put on a very successful banquet last November. We raised the most money that we've had ever. So it was pretty amazing to be able to do that. I also just joined the UNR rodeo team. So I'm over there barrel racing and I couldn't be happier. I'm also in a sorority, but.
How exciting is that? How exciting is that with, Janae Rhodes and Wyatt Denny coming in as the coaches this year for the UNR team. Can you tell us a little bit about what's happening and how that's been coming to fruition here? Is there more to it that we're not aware of just yet? Or
I mean, there's lots of surprises, but it sounds like we're going to have a rodeo take place in the spring of next year here on grounds. So we're going to try to get that up and started. And Janae and Wyatt have been amazing mentors so far, and they've really come on board and started working a lot with us. And we had our 50-50 raffle the other night, and we raised a ton of money. I'm not exactly sure, but I think it was something like $6,000 to $13,000 we raised for ourselves for.
Oh, I believe it. The 50-50 all week has been crazy. You can purchase tickets, I think, from at home with QR codes, but if you're coming on grounds, buy a ticket. Why not throw in $20? I know someone who's won with just buying $5 worth of tickets. So you never know. Don't count yourself out, but it's a great way to support the cause of the night.
It was great, especially, the UNLV team dissolved, so now we're hoping that Nevada's the next best thing.
Oh, it absolutely will be.
And with Janae and Wyatt, they've helped kids throughout the years past. And they've all grown up and went on to college elsewhere because there wasn't a college here. So it's super exciting to have that here now, have local talent to be able to be your coaches that people are familiar with in the community here, and then to just have people to be able to stay home and rodeo right here.
Exactly. And even myself, because I really didn't know much about the rodeo team in the past couple of years. And so when I joined it, it really opened my eyes to be like, there's other kids that are going to UNR that are interested in it and that are living it and that are doing it. So really getting to broadcast that has been great for our growing team.
Yeah. Well, jumping back to Miss Reno Rodeo here. Yeah. What is it? Is it bittersweet coming to the end?
A little bit, yeah. I think the best way to explain it is that I've had such a great year and I've met so many great people and made so many great memories that it's exciting for me to be able to know that Emily is going to be the next person to be able to enjoy that and experience those same opportunities. She's going to be great. She's already doing great. She's excited. She's full of ambition and energy. So I think it's going to go really well.
Absolutely. The pageant was great. Talk to us about the point of view being Miss Reno Rodeo during the pageant, which was just a few weeks ago, versus competing in it yourself about the same time last year. And the different, yes, the role is different. You're more hosting than competing, but can you believe it's been a year? And what does that feel like?
It's gone by so fast. And I was joking with the girls. We were going through the pageant this year and they were competing. And I was like, I'm more nervous this year than I was last year. I mean, of course I was nervous last year because you're on stage and you really are being judged from head to toe.
Yes.
So you got to be on your game. But for me, it was more of that I'm Miss Reno Rodeo, mentor, role model, look to see how it's supposed to be going and how things are supposed to be done. So for me, it was like, I'm nervous because I want to be the best that I can for these girls to be able to pin off of, Yeah.
You've done a great job at that.
I was going to say, you have been fantastic representing us for this year and just excited that, you are going to become a mentor now. Like you said, a competitor last year competing, and here you are now going to turn into a mentor for the other girls.
And that's so weird to say. It's not even a mentor. I just want to be able to be a good example, for everybody.
It's exactly what it is, and I think you'll do just great doing that too.
What have been some highlights of the year? You travel a lot, so the year actually starts for Miss Reno Rodeo August 1st, but there's a ton of responsibilities during the rodeo for the lady in waiting. So from this time last year when you were kind of getting a feel of what you were diving into to right now, what are some of the highlights that the last 12 months have brought you that maybe even surprised you?
I think the thing that most surprised me was how fast you jump into it. From the moment that you're crowned, you are spiraled into all the hecticness. It's like a tornado of just, you don't even really have enough time to settle into the fact that you are Miss Reno Rodeo. It still hasn't settled in, and we're 4 days out. So I think, especially looking at Emily, how busy she's been so far, last year was kind of a blank because you're just thrown into it and you're going and going and going. And we have all these visiting royalty currently with us. And so we're booked all day with them. We're going up to Virginia City and working leather with Bob. And it's just been so much fun, but really you don't have time to process it. You're there, you put a smile on your face, you're having fun, and you just got to enjoy it. And after the one thing's done, you're on to the next thing. So,
well, I think as soon as they're crowned here, when you were crowned last year, I think within 30 days you were in Salinas, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's that quick, or not even that. Within 14, 17 days, you're in Salinas, which is one of the biggest rodeos on the West as well.
And it was so much fun.
You do dive right into it. There ain't no doubt there.
Yes. It's been, you really can't even put it into words.
Absolutely. Knowing that the end is right around the corner, not the end, but the beginning of the next chapter. Yes. What does relaxation look like? What's the top? I'm sure it's probably been a while since you've had time to read a book. What is it that Gianna is craving to do with her newfound free time?
College rodeo.
Okay.
I'm not slowing down. So I like to keep myself busy. I like to always move on to the next thing. And one of my best friends, Kaylee, she's running for Miss Truckee Pro Rodeo. One of my best friends, she is the current Miss Reno or Miss Truckee Rodeo. Yeah. So I'm going to travel with them still. And Kaylee's hopefully going to run and see how successful she is at that. And then I'll be college rodeoing. So we're hopefully going to take our little pack and migrate along.
Well, and that leads me to another question, because I'm kind of on the outside. You've been there before, been doing it with yourself, talking about Maddie being Miss Rodeo Truckee. Yes. Are you guys going to be competing against each other for Miss Rodeo Nevada?
That is the question of the rodeo.
He asked it, not me.
Well, in the case of that, would that be the case? I'm just asking because I know people are probably wondering that. How does that take place, I guess?
Well, Maddie, she is in nursing school right now, and I'm still finishing college, so that is definitely both of our priorities. And I can't speak for her, but I think you guys are just going to have to wait and find out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very exciting. Applications are actually due here shortly, but, you know, there's lots of time for them. And I think being a state queen takes a lot of preparation, which I know you would absolutely be ready for and all the queens would be ready for. But there's something about doing it with your best friend or your roommates. And I think that if and when that time came, you guys would be there to support each other.
It's great. We live together. We rodeo together. She's like a sister. And even the girls that went through the pageant this year and getting to run against the girls in the past years, you've become so familiar with each other and bonded that you're best friends for life, you know?
Absolutely.
It's not cutthroat. It's not to the death. We're friends. We love each other.
Just like all rodeo with contestants as well.
Yeah. Yes. One last question or a more statement. Yes. Best piece of advice that either you received this year or have learned that you would like to pass on to anyone out there chasing a goal or a dream that maybe felt unattainable at one point?
Oh, I don't know. I just saw that camera zoom in. The pressure's on. I think the most valuable piece of information is, you know, you can always make money back, but you're never going to get your time back. So use it wisely and cherish every moment that you're able to spend with that person.
Very well said.
Wow.
Very well said.
Absolutely. Well, Gianna, thank you so much. You've done a spectacular job this year. You have 4 more nights left. Enjoy every moment.
We're bringing the energy all night long. We're
there
here.
We go.
We're gonna do it.
All night. And you can meet her, say hello, grab a photo or an autograph in the arena every night after the last bull bucks. When the gates open, head on down to the dirt for the autograph party. But we will be right back for tonight's picks on who to watch on Wolfpack Night. Les Schwab and the Reno Rodeo
are giving fans a chance to win a great night at the rodeo.
Enter the Les Schwab VIP Package raffle
for a chance to win 2 Reno Rodeo tickets
and 2 passes for Club 1919.
Now that's a night done right. Stop by any Les Schwab location in Reno, Sparks, Carson City, or even Susanville.
Or use the link in this post to enter online.
So guys, do I actually need to know how to ride a bull?
No, just enter.
Nevada's best real estate, a proud sponsor of the Reno Rodeo.
Welcome back, everyone. What a great interview we had with our current queen. Like I say, this is her time. This is her run right now. So if you do get a chance out there afterwards or during, They'll be riding the arena afterwards. If you want to see them, shake hands, any of the kids, we have some autograph party. Make sure and stay after the final performance tonight. But we're going to jump right into who to watch tonight. We'll see if we can keep our streak going.
I think we're on it.
You know, I saw the one I'm thinking of tonight is Keenan Hayes.
Yes.
Keenan Hayes in the bareback ride, number 9 in the world, 2-time qualifier. 23 world champion as well. And I think he's even been in the mix, the second, third place for it as well.
Yeah, he had an 81 ride last night, and he was just a rookie a couple years ago. So he's had a lot. Look at this horse right here. Take it a sweet time. Yeah. You know, he's so patient as a rider and really methodical with every move that he makes with his chemistry on the horse. So I think tonight, especially knocking the, you know, if there's any jitters off last night, then we can see that 81 rise a little bit.
And we can't forget the others. You know, we got Jacek Frost that we talked about, Luke Thrash back tonight as well. Yeah. So keep your eyes out on them. And then we'll jump into the steer wrestling, and we got the big man, one of our favorites, Will Loomis, is here tonight. So Will Loomis he had a chance to win the world last year, and it just didn't fall into play. So he finished second in the world last year. But this man is 8-time qualifier, and he is something to watch. As you can see here, the greatest guy you want to talk to as far as just a person himself.
Yeah, and speaking of talking about the UNR rodeo team, he is a college coach as well. So he lives, breathes, and sleeps the sport of steer wrestling, and I think that just goes into show the type of athlete that he is. He's so dedicated.
Absolutely. And jumping into the team roping, again, we got Derek Begay and Coulter Todd. Man.
What a team.
Like I say.
Derek Begay is a name that when you hear it, you know, because he has been down to the National Finals Rodeo 12 times. He's number 17 in the world right now, but we can definitely expect to see him climb. But they were 5'7" in slack.
Yeah, and they're right where they need to be. They get something quick tonight, and they can jump right into the average. But keep an eye out. There's Cavis Drake, number 14, 20-year-old, with Denham Ross, number 17, 21-year-old. These young guns, don't count them out. We'll just see where they go.
Yeah.
We'll jump right into the saddle bronc riding.
Shorty Garrett.
Right. Oh,
I'm excited to see him ride again. I know he was up last night, but there was so much competition in that arena that I think Shorty really has a great chance tonight. Just really perfect his craft for making any fine-tune changes from last night, or really just having that confidence. You know,
and with our picks, we got Rusty Wright, we got Kate Bruno, but, you know, I just got a feeling on Shorty Garrett tonight. So I think that's what we're going to stick with.
Yeah. I like confidence.
We'll go to the tie-down roping. Tie-down roping, we got another one, Shane Hanchy, number 3 in the world right now.
One of my favorites. One of the reasons I love tie-down roping, him and his horse, Riata, from years ago down in Las Vegas, just absolute incredible pair. But he is so talented. He's a 16-time national finals qualifier, world champion in 2013, and this morning was a 10.4 in slack. He's fast. He's always had great execution of his riding.
Yep. Well, I'm going to jump down to the women's breakaway roping with Ricky Fanning. Ricky Fanning's unranked, but those that have watched rodeo, she just came off the American win at the American Rodeo with a 1.7 second run, and she split 3 ways, $2 million. So the high
she didn't share any of that with us.
She did not. Yeah, but she's coming in with a 1.7 tonight. So really keep an eye out for her. She didn't rodeo too much, but she's doing the American and everything else. But she's making a comeback this year. She took about 2 years off.
Yep.
So she's back. So really watch for her tonight. We'll go to the barrel racing. We got Latricia Duke, Jordan Driver, some big names, I think, in the barrel racing tonight. So I would say the barrel racing we want to really watch, because I think it's going to be like what you said last night. You're going to see one fast run, then you're going to see that next one be faster, and
then another one even faster than that.
Exactly right.
And like I said, we had multiple 80-point rides in the bull riding last night, but tonight we're keeping our eyes on Roscoe Jarbo. He's a 5-time national finals qualifier. He's got a stacked arena against him. I will say the chutes will be packed with 3 individuals, 20 years old or younger, but Roscoe brings a lot of talent. He'll be riding along Grady Young, Ruger Piva, who is gone from the PBR to the PRCA. Absolute packed talent in that guy.
110% on that. So keep your eye. I think it's going to be a very exciting show tonight, guys. We're going to wrap it up with you again, Jen. Here we go to the countdown. We're going to come to the end, the finals. Make sure you get your tickets and get here. Can't get your tickets, get the viewing party. Make sure and get here and watch it.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow on Live at 5.
Yeah, you in the Atlantis Casino Resort Spa Room. You've probably been flipping through the channels for the last 10 minutes trying to find something worth watching. So let me save you the trouble. Right now, the Reno Rodeo is happening live. And honestly, the best part might not even be inside the arena, because we're streaming live, interactive Reno Rodeo shows. So here's the deal. Grab your phone, scan this QR code, and in about 10 seconds, you'll be inside the wildest, richest rodeo in the West. Because in 2026, America loves rodeo.